We're very enthusiastic about biogas as a resource. Southern California Gas Company, as a distribution company, our main business is delivering natural gas over our system to end users, whether that comes from conversion of organic waste, geological extraction of natural gas, or anything else isn't as critical to our particular business model as a delivery entity. The sort of the Achilles heel for natural gas is its greenhouse gas attribute. From a standard smog-creating pollutant point of view, natural gas has improved its emission profile by 60 to 80% over the last 20 years, just through technological advancement, through after-treatment and combustion itself, combustion technologies of mixing and different ways of running processes, and then improved after-treatment. And as regulations continue to evolve, we expect natural gas to continue to meet those without a lot of difficulty. I said also in my presentation, we think that the NOx, or the oxide of nitrogen emissions, can be brought down by a factor of 10 further than where they are now. But natural gas is methane, which is CH4, so it's got a carbon on it, so it has carbon emissions. When that methane is formed from decomposition of organic waste, it's part of the so-called carbon cycle, in the sense that those plants grow and remove carbon from the atmosphere, and then if they're converted to energy in some way, they release carbon, but it's pulled back out of the atmosphere, not over geological time scale, but over a year or two. So biomethane, which is increasingly being referred to as renewable natural gas, is a very important component of the potential future of natural gas. So if you talked about maybe getting from 100% today in terms of greenhouse gas emissions to maybe 40% or 35% through efficiency improvements and materials and those types of techniques, natural gas itself is 20 to 25% less greenhouse gas intense than fossil fuels. And if your goal ultimately is 80% reduction, a 50-50 biofuels mix, once you've done all those other things, can get you to your 80% goal. So we think biofuels are very important. And even longer term, synthesis of methane indirectly from sunlight could be another avenue. That's a little bit more Buck Rogers at the moment. It's a little further downstream. Right now, this biogas, or renewable natural gas, is low-hanging fruit because we produce so much organic waste in the United States today, and it's really just a matter of changing the way in which we collect our waste to separate it, because it's a lot more expensive to pull it apart later. And once you have concentrated organic material, it's pretty simple. As a matter of fact, if you've ever mowed the lawn and thrown it in the trash and had it sort of smell bad and be hot the next day, you were creating methane through anaerobic digestion right there in your own trash can.